Have you ever felt like your voice wasn't being heard? Like your concerns were falling on deaf ears? Well, that's exactly what many UK seniors are feeling right now as Rishi Sunak's rise to power has left them feeling unrepresented and disregarded. Hey there, my name is Jordan and welcome to UK Seniors Wealth, your go-to channel for all things related to senior living, finances, and current affairs. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm so glad to have you here. And for my loyal subscribers, thank you for your continued support. It means the world to me. Today, we're diving into a subject that's been making headlines across the UK, the concerns raised by seniors over Rishi Sunak's failure to fulfill their requirements as he takes the reins as Prime Minister. As Rishi Sunak settles into his new role as the UK's Prime Minister, many seniors are expressing their disappointment and frustration over what they perceive as a lack of representation and understanding of their needs. One of the primary concerns voiced by senior citizens is the perceived disconnect between Sunak's policies and the realities faced by the aging population. Critics argue that his economic plans, which include cutting public spending and freezing income tax thresholds, could disproportionately impact seniors, many of whom rely on state pensions and benefits to make ends meet. Moreover, there's a sense among some seniors that Sunak's priorities lie elsewhere, with a focus on appealing to younger voters and addressing issues that may not resonate as strongly with the older demographic. This perceived lack of attention to the unique challenges faced by seniors has left many feeling marginalized and undervalued. We've worked hard our entire lives, paid our taxes, and contributed to society, says 74-year-old Barbara Jenkins from Manchester. Now, when we need support the most, it feels like our voices are being drowned out by those of younger generations. Another point of contention is Sunak's stance on social care reform, an issue that's been a long-standing concern for seniors and their families. While the Prime Minister has promised to tackle the social care crisis, many remain sceptical, citing a lack of concrete plans and a perceived prioritization of other issues. It's all well and good to make promises, but we need real, tangible solutions, says 68-year-old James Thompson from Birmingham. Social care has been a ticking time bomb for years, and we need a Prime Minister who understands the urgency of the situation and is willing to take decisive action. Beyond policy concerns, there's also a sense of disconnect between Sunak's background and the lived experiences of many seniors. As a wealthy former banker, some argue that he may struggle to relate to the financial challenges faced by those on fixed incomes or living in poverty. It's easy for someone in his position to talk about tightening belts and making sacrifices, but for those of us who have little to spare, those words ring hollow, says 71-year-old Margaret Wilson from Glasgow. However, not all seniors share these sentiments. Some argue that Sunak's fiscal conservatism and emphasis on economic stability could ultimately benefit seniors by protecting their savings and pensions from the ravages of inflation and market volatility. Yes, some of his policies may be tough in the short term, but I'd rather have a Prime Minister who's willing to make difficult choices for the long-term good of the country, says 69-year-old Robert Davies from Cardiff. As the debate rages on, one thing is clear. Sunak will need to work hard to win over the senior vote and address their concerns if he hopes to unite the nation behind his vision for the UK's future. Whether through policy adjustments, increased outreach efforts, or a greater emphasis on empathy and understanding, bridging the gap between the Prime Minister and the senior population will be a crucial challenge in the months and years ahead. So, what do you think? Do you share the concerns raised by UK seniors, or do you believe Sunak has what it takes to represent their interests effectively? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video informative and thought-provoking, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you next time on UK Seniors Wealth.